Happy Facebook Live. I've got a fun class for you today. We are going to play with the Coneflower, with the Coneflower Celebrations. This new stamp set has a fun die that goes with it, die set, and it actually makes a card that opens. So this actually folds over and makes a really cool flower. So we're gonna play with this, and we're gonna use the pressed flowers embossing folder as well. So hey, say hello. I'm gonna see if I can see all your comments over here. Hi. Hi, Melissa. That's always funny, talking to a Melissa. All right, so let's make this card. And this is where we're headed. So super cute. And it's got this little flap that goes up. So what we're gonna do is we've got a blueberry bushel card base, and then we've got a couple pieces of white here. And I've already die cut this piece, and I've already die cut this piece just so that this is easier to go. But we're gonna stamp this, and we've got a couple of colors here. We're gonna stamp the stem in Shaded Spruce. And hopefully, okay. So this is the card I made for my shoebox swap with my friends. It was really fun. All right, so we're gonna I'm actually gonna go this way, I think. Angle it. Yeah, right about there. That's fine. It'll come up, no worries. All right, so that's all we need the green for. So I'm actually gonna go and, well, I'm gonna stamp the butterfly as well. Maybe, yeah. All right, I'm gonna stamp the butterfly in the top right-hand corner. And I'm gonna do a little wink of Stella on it before I put it through the embossing folder. Only because I don't want it to dry too much, and I don't want to have to pick up a bunch of color. So I'm gonna squeeze my wink of Stella, make sure. And I'm just trying to pull. Let's see. I have two of them. If I need to grab my other one, I can. Just trying to pull a little bit of the blue and get a little bit of, you know, color in the wings here. There we go, nice. All right, and then we're gonna take our embossing folder and we're going to kind of angle it so that this part can be in the, you know, open, but we've got a bunch of texture over here. So I'm gonna run this through, hold. So I don't know if the coneflowers were on your list, but I thought they were really, really cute. And so I was excited to get a chance to play with them. So we're gonna use the crushed curry. This is crushed curry paper. And I'm gonna do a little tone on tone stamping. We have our really big flower piece. So this only goes on one side, so you need to line it up with whichever one it goes with. It goes for me on this one. So we're gonna stamp it in crushed curry. And if it's not perfect, it's okay, because we're gonna have this other piece kind of on top of it, so no big deal. That's pretty good. And then I'm gonna stamp, let's see, have everything in my bucket. Trying to keep myself organized. All right, so this is gonna close like this. So we're gonna stamp the little sentiment here. And it says, I love that I've known you for so many birthdays. And I went ahead and stamped it in early espresso. To me, I felt like the brown was nice. You can stamp it in whatever color you want, but all right. And then I am using early espresso. I should have a little brown piece to go on top here. I'm not 1,000% sure where that is. Maybe it's in my spare parts. Yeah, here we go. All right. So again, a little more, you know, early espresso. So we're just gonna put a little glue on there and we'll line that up. Oh, except, hold on, I can't do that yet because I need this piece on it. Hold. All right, so I'm using Darling Duckling and a sponge dauber. It's a little bit of a different yellow, and so, oh dear, okay. Okay. It's a little bit of a different yellow. It has a little bit of like brown and green in it, and so if you sponge daub this on here, it just adds a little bit of dimension, which I like, and I wanted just a little bit of color on here. I don't need a ton, but I just wanted just something a little bit different. So now we're gonna glue this on here, and then we're gonna glue this on here. That's funny. Okay. Perfectly fine. No big deal. All right, great. So now we've got that put together. And we're gonna stamp the sentiment on the inside. It just says, it's your day. That's fun. We could put another butterfly on the inside. We could do whatever we want. The stamp set it does have some other sentiments. One of the other ones is, I'm sorry I missed your special day. Let's extend the celebration, which I really like that. I like a happy belated birthday. I need these sentiments often. So for me, they're a great choice. But, you know, not everybody sends belated birthday cards. I do, unfortunately. All right, so we're going to, of course now the glue doesn't want to come out. All right, we're gonna put this on the inside. And we'll do this on the outside. I'm just convinced I can get more out of here. All right. And we're just gonna glue that to the front. So hopefully you can see it's got some nice, you know, texture because of the embossing folder. And then, you know, it's got a little bit of the glimmer with the Wink Stella. So when we do a shoebox swap, what I like about shoebox swaps is it gives us the opportunity to play with sets that we don't normally get to play with because they're not our sets, right? So we design for one another. And so it was fun to kind of see people who hadn't gotten the coneflower and were like, oh, that's really fun. I actually think I want that. So it also lets you, you know, you can make decisions about like, well, that's fun, I like it, but I don't think I'd use it, or, you know, whatever the decision may be. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and glue that down. So that's cool because now that opens like that, which I love. And then we have these new gold sequins. We've had loose gold sequins before, but we're gonna put a couple of sequins on the card front. You could use wet glue. You could also use a glue dot, which I might have to use because I think I actually found the bottom of that. All right, so I'm gonna put a glue dot here, and I'm gonna do 1 and 2. And I'm gonna find my pick tool, which, wonder where I put that. Oh, there it is, good. All right. So what I like about this is I can just get those little pieces right up, and then I can use my, the other end to get a sequin and put it where I want it. I do want it flipped over though, so perfect. And then I'm gonna get another guy and put him over here. And I'm gonna flip that one off. If you don't have one of these, you should definitely get one. They're pretty amazing. There are 3 different sizes of these sequins, and so I was trying to find kind of a mid-range one. There we go. Perfect. Awesome. All right. So there is our Coneflower Celebration card. Hopefully you like that. I think it's a really pretty one. And then I want to show you our shoebox swap cards. And then we also did an organized swap. I talked about that last week where we all pick a set and we trade cards. So I'm going to show you those as well. So let's grab these. We'll do the shoebox ones first because I got to play with all these sets. So I'm sure you'll like to see them. All right, so this is that new, the really pretty paper. The set I can't remember, but it'll come back to me. The paper's gorgeous. We actually ended up making 2 out of that. We made one with the frames, and the frame is really fun. And it uses, this one had the damask embossing folder, and so did this one. So both of these cards are pretty, you know, texture heavy and really pretty. And then of course, we still have those postage stamp dies, which I love. These embellishments are incredibly heavy. It's very interesting how heavy they are, but I really enjoyed, I enjoyed making those 2 cards. I thought they were really nice. I have the paper, but I don't have like the stamps or anything from that. We got to make a card with one of the new washi tapes. So the big washi tape, you can lay it down and then die cut it. And then in the background, there's a stamp set that matches, and we stamped it in Versamark. It might be a little hard to see, but it's really pretty. That was fun. Of course, we got to make a turtle card. Really love that turtle embossing folder. We got to make a piggy card. So we have new shaker dome bellies for the pig, and then he has a wobble on his head. Super cute, super fun card. If I was into pigs, I would get this set. We got to play with the notes and totes, and we got to make this tote that has a cute little catalog photo in it. Super cute. I think that'll go to my #1 customer this month. This set is beautiful. I actually really enjoy stamping with these flowers, and the sentiments are from Patterns of Friendship. That was a really fun card to make. And then this one had a little bit of a different design, but a few of us kind of mixed it up. And so it's a double gate, and it shows off that really pretty paper. And I just love that you can see the whole span of it, the whole color spectrum. So really fun. So yeah, it was really fun. We had a great time at our shoebox swap. That's something that demonstrators in our area do. So if you're interested in being a demonstrator, you want to come hang out with us and make cards, please message me and let me know. And then the organized swap, this is the one where people mail us swaps, and this one has a fun fold. So my friend Sarah made this. She's on my team, And looks like she went overboard, which is not surprising if you know her. But it looks really cool. Oh my, that is really pretty. Wow, that's really cool. So it uses the Kintsugi suite. It has the embossing folder, and then it has some of the gold pieces and the DSP, and then a really fun fold. So it's a beautiful card. This flower's from the DSP too, so it's pretty. Well done, Sarah. That's a nice card. Our team leader, Candy, made this one, and it looks like it's a fun fold, actually. So it looks like, oh yeah, that's fun. Happy birthday to the party animal. So this is new. Oh, irresistible. I don't remember what this one's called, but you add color to this paper and then it makes this cool, it has this like glossy pattern on it. So that's fun. And he's really cute. So that's a fun card. I like it. This uses the Along Those Lines with the little doggy. And I thought this was a really sweet card and a great way to use the pup. Beautiful. This one's stamped in die cut. Our friend Elena made this. Susan made the other one. Yeah, Elena always does nice insides and outs. Looks like she used some sponging on the stamping there. That's really pretty. So Sarah does make gorgeous cards. This was mine. You guys saw it last week, and it looks very simple compared to everybody else's, but I wanted to use that new circle stamp set, so that was fun. And then this one, who did this one? Oh, Jill did this one, yeah. And this was really beautiful. Just love that. I don't know, it's a pretty card. This is also a fun fold. Lisa on our team made this one. I can tell this one's a fun fold. Oh, it has a magnet. Oh, fancy. Sent with love. Oh, that's really nice. Look at that with that magnet. Boop. That's a solid magnet. So, and you can hide the magnet if you want to. Like, let's say you don't want people to see it. You can put it behind the DSP and you can put it behind the circle. It works a little, it doesn't work as well when you hide it though, behind layers of paper. So it's kind of one of the drawbacks of hiding them. And then our friend Janet made this one with the turtles, which I thought was so clever. To use the different turtles doing the different things. So she used the one laying down and the one going to the left and the right and just with a little bird. And this is such a cute card. I love it. And then my mother-in-law Patsy made this beautiful one with Darling Duckling as the card base, which is a bold choice. It is a very bright yellow, but it's a really fun yellow. I really like it. So that's a neat card. Those are some fun flowers. It's a lot of work cutting those out. And then our friend Glinda made this one. And this is great because she actually she did the clouds herself with a sponge in the background. I thought it was so clever. And tore some paper and did the cute fence and the little tote. So cute. I love it so much. So yeah, we've got some pretty crafty friends. So thanks so much for joining me tonight. And I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that you like the Coneflower Celebrations and that you think this is a fun set. I thought it was a really fun one and I definitely wanted to have it. A couple of things of news. I have one kit left for my Paper Party product share. So it includes embellishments, all the new DSPs, 6 cards prepped and ready for you to make, ribbons, and some of the ephemera pack to make your cards. It's a really nice package. It's got a lot of fun stuff in it, but I don't think it's so much that it's overwhelming. And it's really fun to see all the new embellishments kind of lined up. So if you're interested in this, we're doing it on Friday night, but you can, it'll be recorded and you'll get a PDF as well. So you don't have to be live with us on Friday night, but I do have 1 extra of those packets. So if you want to message me, you can. And C2C stamping at gmail.com. And then I wanted to show off I got my demonstrator council pin. I help serve on a demonstrator council. Definitely been telling you more about that soon, but I thought this was a really cute one. And she used the ephemera pack on this. I thought that was really cute with that kit. So yay, I got my pin, which was exciting. And then the other thing is I purchased the virtual album retreat and I got the package in the mail already and it's amazing, and I'll be doing a small video showing that off. And then the suite sale that's going on right now, the most important thing to remember is if you want a full suite, put another full suite in your cart and it'll take half off of that. But if you put a full suite and a full suite, and then let's say a pack of paper from a suite, it's gonna take half off of that pack of paper. So you kind of have to keep things even and evenly priced, which does mean that if you have multiple things you wanna get and different kind of categories, then you might need to break up your order into multiple orders. But you are saving a significant amount of money with getting one suite half off. So just, something to think about as you're looking at the suite sale this month. But it runs the entire month of June. So you've got time, play around with your orders and see how you can maximize your free stuff. Because we love it when Stampin' Up! Gives away free stuff. So thanks so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed this. And let me know if Coneflower Celebrations is going to make it on your wish list, because it was high on mine and I'm excited I got it. Thanks so much, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all. Have a good night.